If you've published any type of book through KDP, whether that's fiction, non-fiction, or if you're like me, low content books, then stick around and watch today's video as I have some very, very important information. So, what is this information? Well, printing costs will change on June 20th, 2023. So that's by the end of next month. Now, I have a few things which I really want to share with you, so please watch this entire video so you fully understand what's going to happen. Now, let's go ahead and read through this first. Now, if you actually go ahead and log into your KDP account, you're probably going to see this message. So again, let's have a little read. You currently have books that will earn 0 royalties after printing costs change. While not required, you may choose to update your listing prices to avoid change in royalties. You can update your list prices at any time, individually on the pricing tab, or until June the 19th, 2023. Again, remember, that is next month. Now, you can run a one-time bulk list price update on your live paperback and hardcover list prices to continue earning the same royalties after printing costs change. If you plan to make list price changes individually, then you can download the CSV file to prioritize any books that will earn 0 royalties first. So let me go ahead and click on this. Now, if we click on there, we're going to get this message. Again, printing costs are going to change on June the 20th. Now, you can do a bulk list price change, which you can do so by clicking here and then click continue, or you can just click no, I don't want to use the bulk update. Now, as it states just here, if you choose to do the bulk update, it's going to take several weeks to run. So please keep that in mind as well. So we can update individually or bulk update your books as well. Now right here, if we click on here, you can also download the CSV file as well, and then you can go through and take a look at your books. And what you can also do, which I highly suggest doing, is clicking on this link. Now, we're going to take a look at that in a second, but first I just want to have a look or show you what this is going to look like. So this is one of my books, which is priced at $6.99. Now, usual printing at the minute is going to cost $2.15 to print the book, with an estimated royalty of $2.04. Now, after June the 30th, June the 20th, sorry, which again is next month, the printing cost for this book will now be $2.84, and I will only receive $1.35. Now that's if I keep my book at this cost and if I don't change the pricing. So if I change the pricing from $6.99 to $7.99, give that a second, we're going to get closer to that $2.04 royalty which I previously had. It's not exactly the same amount, but it's fairly close, as we can see. Now let me just change that to $6.99 again, so we can see that just there. So again, just please be aware of this update, and if you have any books on KDP, then I highly suggest going through and changing the pricing. Now let's go back over to here, because this is a clickable link as well, which I already have open. Now, what I'll also do is link this page down in the description and probably down in the comments so you can come through and have a read. And I highly suggest doing that, coming through and reading everything, because this is all to do with the printing cost changes which are about to happen. So on June 20th, 2023 at 12 AM, we're making changes to printing costs to better align with today's cost of materials and labour. Now, as a result, the minimum list price for your book prints, that's paperback and hardcover, will change. While not required, you may want to update your list prices for your print books to remain your current royalties after the new printing costs go into effect. If you make any updates to an existing print book after June 20th, it will need to comply with the new minimum list price. Now, what I'm going to do again is leave this down in the description so you can come through and have a little read, because I'm not going to go through everything on this page. I just want to go through this part just here as well. So how are printing costs changing? Now, there's going to be an increase in the fixed cost for all paperback and hardcover books to cover the higher cost of labour, paper and other materials. Now, this is one that really stands out to me as well. A new fixed and per page cost, so let me say that again, a new fixed and per page cost for paperback and hardcover books with large trim sizes to cover the additional cost to print these books. A large trim size is either larger than 6.12 inches, which is 155 millimeters in width, or 9 inches in height. So if you are anything like me and you have 8.5 times 11s or 8.5 times 11 colouring books, then it looks like there's going to be a new fixed and per page cost for those books. So just be aware of that as well. Now again, I'm going to link this down in the description. I highly recommend just coming through and having a little read so you fully understand what's going to happen next month. Now, one thing that I realised is that this is going to affect your Amazon ads as well. Now, why is that? Well, the main data point of running Amazon ads is your ACOS, which is just here. You have to understand your ACOS to know if your ads are profitable or not profitable. Now, if we come over to here, an ACOS is a metric used to measure Amazon pay-per-click PPC advertising campaigns. It stands for Amazon Advertising Cost of Sales. Now, with your ACOS, it is determined by your page count and your book price. Now, that's what's going to be affected because they're changing printing costs. So right here, as of now, with the normal pricing, 100 pages at $6.99, you're going to get a 29% break-even ACOS. So with the break-even ACOS, if I was running ads on this book, if I had this ACOS, I would be breaking even. If I had anything lower, I would be profitable. And if I had anything higher, I would be losing money. So now, because the printing cost is going to change, that also means we're going to be updating our book pricing, which also means that our advertising ACOS is about to change as well. So please keep that in mind. Now again, I highly suggest coming through and having a little read of this so you can fully understand what is about to happen. Now here's my thoughts on this. Is it too much of a problem? No, not really. Everyone on Amazon who is publishing through KDP is also going to have this issue. So they're going to all be increasing their prices as well. So it's not just you that it's happening to, it's going to happen to every publisher on the platform. And Amazon and KDP are notorious for always having updates. So all you have to do is roll with them, adapt, and make sure that you're in line with any updates that they make. See, I have been publishing on KDP or through KDP since the end of 2018, so for quite a few years now, and in those few years I've seen update after update that they have released. So all that you have to do is just be aware of these updates and adapt as they come. If you don't adapt, you will get left behind. But again, this one is a very important update, and if you have any books which have been published through KDP, then please go through and change the pricing. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further updates. And if you want to check out some more of my videos, then click right here and watch this playlist.